Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. What about you? What about me? That's the song I got in my head for you, Leo. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Okay, so look. I'm giving you a March proofread. Basically. Okay, word. Maybe some of y'all need to eat more cauliflower. Or broccoli, bitch. Y'all need some vitamins up in here. Okay, with this 5 of Wands. The 5s. Okay? This is also asking, like, are you conscious of your own actions? Okay? And not getting involved with the, you know, actions or, like, misjudged behaviors. Maybe you misjudged someone's character. Maybe someone misjudged your character. Or maybe, you know, you were acting out of some sort of desire to express yourself or something like that. I don't know. That's what the 5 of Wands is talking about. Everybody has a desire to express themselves, and sometimes they will restrict other people expressing themselves in order for them to be able to express themselves louder. But to harmonize when you are using the throat, and the throat chakra is to sing beautifully. The 5s are connected to the Hierophant Taurus ruling the throat. They say when we were in elementary school, because that was when people were acting like children, right? They would say, we can all sing together, but we can't all talk together, or something like that. But singing would be to harmonize. So we can all harmonize with each other, or harmonize on our own, but let other people live in harmony too. So let people live in peace. Let people live in harmony with themselves if they're not affecting you. And they need to let you live in harmony with yourself if you're not affecting them. Period. So they need to leave you alone. Y'all better leave Leo alone. Again, the Star card, number 17. This is also an 8, which is connected to that Strength card, Henny. So it's you and all the energy that opposes you. It's you and all of the things that take a lot of your energy and your time and your effort, right? Creating space, creating a safe atmosphere, creating an atmosphere of calm, not being in your head, not overthinking who you are, not compromising who you are for other people. Ding, 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 ding. Wow. The Death card and the 5 of Cups. You're dealing with Scorpio. Definitely dealing with fixed energy. Don't want to let some go. Don't want to give some up. Somebody don't want to leave you alone. You may not want to, I don't know. That's probably what this could be, an obsession. These are my obsessions. I know it's confessions, but, you know, it could be confession. Confessions on a dance floor. Time goes by so slowly. Every little thing that you say or do, I'm hung up on you. That's kind of like what it's giving me. Waiting on your call, waiting on your call. right? And the other Madonna song, I should have seen the sign way back then. That She's Not Me. Feeling very that. I don't know why, but the Ace of Swords is here, and I'm gonna cut the deck. That's just presenting itself before I cut the deck, giving it that good old slice-a-roo. But, wow. Ace of Swords was there, and the Wheel of Fortune. Clarity, open-mindedness, optimism, faith. Have faith in yourself. Yes. I have a Leo stellium. In Vedic astrology. Okay. But this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is luck, and this is fortune. Things are fortuitous, which means that you can see it on the horizon. I can see things improving on the horizon, or at least if you can see something on the horizon, you can choose how to maneuver before you get to it. So this is saying, get to it, get to the maneuvering, live life now, take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves to you, not when it's too late because you're waiting to get there and then you get there and it's behind you now. But no, this is an opportunity, this is great. Opening yourself up to a path to greatness. What? Path to greatness? Okay, word. Path to greatness. That's where y'all at, Leos. Leopold. I just did Scorpio. I was supposed to do you guys before, but I did Scorpio for some reason because I was intuitively guided, picking up on the signs, the nudges, and not the grudging. Okay, this is good. I said not the grudges, honey. Look at the Seven of Swords. Releasing the grudge. Is this the grudge? Or is the grudge the one with going backwards? Is that the ring or the grudge? The ring is this and the grudge is that. I don't know. Seven of Swords is here. This is the moon being 8 houses from where it originates. So it's talking about the emotional strength to free your mind, to clear your head, to not put so much emotional emphasis on the things that you do not know. If you don't know something, how is it affecting you emotionally? You know what I mean? This is also seeking information, right? It's a bit of prying, perhaps, because it is Aquarius, Okay? It's the moon being in Aquarius, and it's a 7. So it's connected to the Chariot, Trying to find information that brings you balance, or, cloaked because it's the moon, And then it's in the 8th house from where it originates from. So it's cloaking. And it's also secretive. It's deceptive. Okay, so this is saying that you don't trust someone that's in your midst, Because it's very much what's kind of in front of you, just because it's a 7, it's associated with that energy of Mars. And Libra. But we're dealing with Aquarius, This is being very maybe shifty about someone, something, maybe. This is also kind of like if someone isn't telling you the truth, you most definitely can admit your truth to yourself. I'm gonna leave it at that. Crossing it is the Four of Wands, which is just emphasizing that energy because this is Aries energy and it's also associated with you by way of the King of Wands, you know, and this is kind of like you just getting over something, right? Not letting it get you down, not letting it weigh you down, you know. This is you getting back to you. You know what I mean? This is, you know, yeah, not letting it get you down. Because it's very much like playful and hopeful and, you know, optimistic. This is a boost to the ego that is needed, you know. It's childlike energy, it's flirtation, you know. So maybe you could be trying to figure someone out. Are they or are they not flirting with me? Do they like me or do they not like me? You know, it's that kind of energy. Oh my God, at 11:11, work, that's what it is. You're trying to figure out if somebody likes you or not. You're trying to figure out if they're giving you that energy. You're wondering, you're trying to figure that out. That's what it is. Maybe it's not lies. It could be lies and deceit, but then it's also kind of just like you trying to figure something out that you feel, but you don't know for sure. Ten of Cups in the past, so somebody's actions were portraying this. It was reflecting this. And the Ten of Cups is associated with this Wheel of Fortune right here. I like the way you do that right there. I don't even know that song. The way you, what's that song right there? Right there, there. What is that song? Okay, so somebody like what they see in me with this Ten of Cups, sorry. Not 10 of Wands, no. 10 fingers, they're giving you a 10. Oh, they think you're a 10. Okay, somebody think you a 10, Leo, with the 6 of Swords. Okay. You know, breaking free of an old mindset, right? You might have put yourself in a box, but now you're taking yourself out of that box. You're saying, you know, because sometimes we may not think that something is possible that actually is possible. And it's because it hasn't been tested. Kid tested, mother approved. Wait, it's giving you more queer tested, mother approves. But this is not needing some approval, not needing the approval, you know? This is also like a shift of energy, an energy of shift, an energy of shift, oh my God. It's kind of like finally leaving something behind for good. It will never be the same. Life will never be the same, but it's going somewhere and it's changing and you're adapting to this change and it's definitely a beneficial improvement. Hello. It's better than what has been going on or what has happened in the past. This is you redirecting your energy. Let's redirect the energy here, you know? Creating new airspace, clearing out the atmosphere. This is how something has like mutated, okay? It's like, you know, you look at the past and it's a completely different species from what you're looking at in front of you. Like that type of thing, right? They say from rough waters to smooth waters. But it's like if something was malfunctioning, now you're going into like having a brand new. It's like we're not trying to fix something that's outdated, okay? And that has malfunctioned so many times. We're just gonna buy a new one. Some of y'all could be thinking about doing some things to change. you know? Because that's kind of connected to that too. Some of y'all need to buy some plants. Some of y'all need to take better care of your plants. Some of y'all need to feed your plants water a little bit more. Some of y'all need to find out the information on your type of plant and how much water it needs. You could be, you know, the soil, that type of thing. Yeah. I don't know. That's what I was getting. The Hierophant is here in your moon position, and this is connected to like you know, outgrowing yourself. You've outgrown an old self. You've matured in this new mold, right? So you've been remolded in some kind of way. But it's like kind of a different sense of security, you know? You have to give yourself a sense of security, right? Core, working out. You need to work out. You need to work your core. You also need to work on your core beliefs, you know? Just think about everything that you are at your core, okay? What do you know that is sacred about you that no one else knows? That should give you the encouragement. That should give you the push. That should give you the endurance, the stamina to keep moving forward, to keep discovering new things for yourself as you live life. You don't want to get stuck in life. You know? And this is you being on a new path, especially because it's in the moon position. The moon is talking about connected to navigation. You know? So is the earth, right? Terra. Maybe some of y'all need to start eating Terra chips. Okay. This is also talking about how you take on the energy that surrounds you. How are you influenced by the world around you? How are you being influenced by the status quo? How are you being influenced? Think about that. King of Pentacles, okay. So this is definitely overcoming the influence of others. Pushing the Hierophant. So it most certainly is that. Because like I said, you outgrow certain principles, certain morals, certain standards. All around, standards of beauty, standards of eating. It's about prosperity, progress. It's about, you know, improvements, okay? Because what you are conscious of is something that you weren't conscious of before. So you make changes due to that. Your perception of the world changes, right? You formulate new concepts for yourself, right? So that you can thrive. Because we are not perfect. We are not. You know? It's kind of funny because like when people have arguments about vegetarianism, veganism, whatever, and people who are carnivores who eat meat, it's like, it's not that anyone is blaming you or ostracizing your choices. We're just saying that there are better options. There are other choices. You know, you don't have to be married to your beliefs for your entire life. That's why people who have been, you know, I don't know, let's say racist, or people who have, you know, had certain negative beliefs or beliefs that have impacted the world negatively, you know, they can change those beliefs because they're willing to improve who they are as a person. So that is the energy of the Hierophant, and that is the energy of Taurus. We're giving you the tools black and white, left and right, this and that. Because the Hierophant is a card of balance, but it's a card of balance in life's existence, right? It's a very existential card because you figure things out for yourself that weren't taught to you or weren't told to you. It's very much what we are experiencing now on a societal level, on a universal level, as we are in the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is associated with the fifth ray of consciousness, I believe, and here we have the Hierophant, right? Allow yourself to change for the better. Period. And understand that other people are on their own path to discovery, self-discovery, you know? Everybody has learned to navigate the world in a different way based on who they are and where they come from, and what their struggles have been, and what certain relationships. The Hierophant Venus is also connected to the fifth ray, right? So you can't expect people to do and say and think and feel and know everything that you do, because you know different people, you had different jobs, you lived in different neighborhoods, you had to deal with different types of illnesses throughout, you know, family and friends and all kinds of stuff that some people just have not yet, so they have not gotten there. You know, sometimes people will admire you for overcoming a trauma or a struggle in life, and you might still be immature. I was telling this to a client yesterday that I was reading. Because you can admire someone for something that they have gone through that no one typically goes through at the age or at the, you know, the time of life, or, you know, at that stage of life that they're in. So you admire them for that. But then it's kind of like, yeah, everybody can improve. And that's what the Hierophant is talking about, you know. Everybody can improve, you know. You're not meant to overcome one thing. You're not meant to just achieve one major thing in your life. And people are like, that's that thing that you're known for and you're so great. Because it's like, no, everybody has room to grow. You know what I mean? That's basically where I'm getting at. There was more to that, but I'm not going to get into it. Nine of Wands in the Mars position. So this is like, you know, moving on. This is, you know, learning from past mistakes. That definitely is what this is, because it's like the moon, and the moon is talking about the impression or the impact, what was learned from that impact, what was the lasting impression from this Nine of Wands, because Sagittarius definitely leaves a lasting impression. And then it's a 9, Hierophant energy, the epiphany, what I have realized now that in hindsight, like that type of thing, I am reflecting like all of that. We're realizing, because I have Leo energy too, so I'm realizing stuff too. You know what I mean? In different stages, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, think about all of the different relationships that you have been attached to, all of the different situations. So we're talking about all of these things, you know, because you basically embody, you encapsulate all of your experiences within one person. Think of all the people you know, all the places you've been, everything you've seen. Can't even keep track of it, man. The Sun. Here we go. In your relationship position, but in your Venus position, okay? We're talking about pleasure. We're talking about beauty. We're talking about peace. We're talking about faith. We're talking about sacredness, the sanctity of things, right? Beliefs, goals. Stay optimistic, you know? You've got to continue to believe that you're going in the right direction, because the 10 of Cups is here, the Sun is here, the Wheel of Fortune is here. These are all 10s and aces, which I love. I wish I had more hot coffee. That's just because I can't stop. But, you know, this is a great card, you know. Me, myself, the Sun is exalted in the first house. So this is you thriving. This is you attracting things that are good, you know? This is things paying off. Things are starting to move in the right direction between, you know, from now, I guess, through December, things are just gonna keep improving. Through September, some of you guys are going to have a lot of personal growth between now and then. And by the time the new year comes around next year, you're gonna really be like thriving. But I mean, this is about the here and now too. So you're thriving right now, honey. Because you got the Hierophant that's crowning the sun. The Six of Swords is crowning the Nine of Wands. So it's definitely talking about energy dispersing, going into the different directions, sending it where it needs to go. Like that type of thing. Like the roots of that tree that come through the trunk and go out the branches. Right? The nutrients is being pulled up and going all the way up to the leaves, right? Giving canopy. All right, Judgment card. Through the fire. Is it through the fire to the limit through the wall? What is it? The Judgment card. Okay, wow. A test of faith. The Judgment card, it's been a test of faith, honey. It's also a leap of faith, but it's definitely a type of faith, a type of faith. You know what I mean? Judgment card is, you know, karmic justice, the universe sort of having you release something that you were maybe afraid of letting go, you were uncomfortable with letting go, you were holding on, and it was just so hard for you to let go, for you to see the truth in something. You know, it's like I just didn't want to believe that this was happening, or that this was possible, or that this is what I was going through, you know, not me with the Judgment card. Releasing the sins of the past. Releasing past traumas, you know? You're revealing something to yourself. Something is being revealed to you that you never thought you would admit or say, you know? That's what the Judgment card is for me. It is forgiveness. It is compassion. You know, it is a very sacred card. It's Pluto. You know, I don't know if Pluto is actually a sacred planet. I have to look that up in terms of esoteric astrology. Maybe it has, because it's the esoteric ruler of Pisces. So this is connected to Pisces energy. It's also connected to, like, yeah. Also Taurus, right? Because it's like that thing, like Taurus, I have wanted to change something. This is like possession, obsession, letting go of the obsession, releasing the obsession, okay? And then it's kind of like, you know, the rejection, God's protection, all of that. Their rejection is God's protection. King of Wands. King of Wonderful. Just because this is your energy and it's in the future position and you got it. It's you. You getting back to yourself. Okay, and this is also kind of like, it's not about blocking insecurity as so much of like understanding your insecurities, understanding our insecurities, understanding our emotions, not blocking those emotions out, and not masking the emotions with, the ego, right? It's about being proud of who you are, but not like fighting with people just to prove something. You don't have to fight with anyone to prove anything. You don't have to yell. You don't have to scream. You don't have to do any of that. The King of Wands is being proud of who you are. It's definitely connected to the Four of Wands here. So the challenge is just letting things sort of be and exist as they are with the King of Wands, for sure. Very much that. Knight of Cups, again, Pisces energy, so there was something here that is associated with this energy of Pisces. You got a lot of Taurus energy here. I don't know who is a Taurus, who's a Pisces. And some Aquarius, okay? So we have the Knight of Cups at the top, and this is Aquarius going into Pisces. So the higher mind, there's a sense of stoicism here. It's also fire and water. So those things kind of cancel each other out unless they're used in the right way. So Spirit is guiding you and showing you how to use the energy that you're working with and that you've been given. Your emotions, energy. Your emotions, energy. Right? The Knight of Cups is beauty, it's art, it is expression, There are cherubs here. This is your emotional sensitivity. The Knight of Cups has a mission to show love and compassion. It's also connected to endings. Just because it's Pisces, it's finding emotional harmony, or trying to soothe your emotions, trying to ease your emotions. Right? When you're feeling like the psychological, the mental tension, or when you're feeling like your mind is just overactive, there are ways to reconnect with spirit maybe, or connect with something that soothes your mind. Do things that actually are connecting you with spirit. You know what I mean? So this is your responsibility right now to be more spiritual. You know? The Knight of Cups is movement, travel, let your emotions flow. Don't hold them. It's very much about writing too, you know? Mercury is definitely exalted in Aquarius, which is 1/3 of this card. And there it is with the quill and the feather. But it's how everything is connected to, you know? Just like how nature is a naturally occurring filtration system, you also are that for like your thoughts and your feelings, you know, so try to filter your thoughts and your feelings out in some kind of way that is very healthy and productive, you know. Doesn't have to even mean anything or be anything, just let yourself do it. Very much connected to like healing. Which is great. Yeah. Understanding how to cope with your emotions. It's also healing yourself, right? Because the Knight of Cups has the ability to heal themselves. You know? Through the spiritual guidance that they're being fed. Or that they're channeling from spirit, obviously. I'm gonna leave it there because this is like so long and drawn out. Thank you so much, Leo. Bye.